It's Sunday, so we are making family Sunday supper. This morning we actually left and went to go visit my oldest in Lafayette. We had a great time. Love spending family together. Went to church, went to go eat lunch, and when we were at the restaurant, people were eating pizza, and that looked really good. So I told my husband I want to come home and make pizza. So I don't particularly care for a lot of the places their gluten-free pizza. I find it's kind of grainy. I don't like it. I do have a recipe that we like to use. It's actually gluten-free, vegan pizza dough. We make a pizza dough that's gluten-free and vegan. We make it, and then we're gonna make a pizza together. So if anybody has a gluten allergy like me, needs some help, this is how you make this, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2.5 cups of your gluten-free flour, okay? And then you're going to put 1 packet, or I have the big bag, so it's 2.5 teaspoons of dry active yeast, okay? It is 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I use the pure cane organic sugar, okay? And this is 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. So we're gonna get that mix in. I know it is easier just to go to the store and buy gluten-free pizza. I find it's really expensive. Our favorite pizza place has it, and it's like over $20 for a pizza. That's just too much for our family. It's too expensive, but yeah. So we're gonna be making we're making pizza at home tonight because it's family night. I apologize. The mixer is loud. We are in the process of trying to get me a new mixer. My hopes and dreams is to get a KitchenAid. I want one of the white professional ones, 7-quart, but they're really expensive. We're saving up for it. So for now, we're gonna have to use this one. And yes, it is loud. I do apologize. All right. So this is all incorporated. Put it back on slow. And we are going to put 1.5 cups of water that's 110 to 115 degrees. I don't have any, so I use what I have. You might notice we're not using the dough hook. It's better to use the paddle for this one. Some people might say, why are you not using the dough hook? It's easier to use the paddle. It makes it better. This is not a traditional traditional dough. Like I said, this is gluten-free. Vegan recipe is going to be wetter than a normal dough. You're going to think maybe there's something wrong with it. It's not. It's just, it's different because it's gluten-free. See, I'll be able to see in the bowl. This is what it's going to look like. Okay? Yes, it is a little wetter than most, but that's what you want it to look like. All right? So, you're going to empty that. Spatula. It's all incorporated. Kind of making it a nice bowl. Looks so good. All right. So, put it in there. It's gonna look something like this. Okay, one big bowl. So the next secret is you're gonna have to proof it. So you're going to take your bowl, you're going to put a little damp towel over it. Mine's just a little bit wet. I have set my oven to 175 degrees. That is the temperature to proof something, all right? I'm going to turn it off because the oven has been at 175 degrees for probably about 20 minutes, all right? And you're going to put this in your oven. Yes, just like that, with the towel. Just like that. Leave the oven on, open a little bit, because it was on. You're going to let it proof for 30 minutes. So, we'll let it sit there. Oops, my big booty. So, you're going to let it sit in the oven, let it proof for 30 minutes, and then we'll come back, we'll put it on the sheet, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, now that our pizza dough has been proofing for 30 minutes, let's check it. Ooh, you can hear it. It's right. Yep. All right. So we're gonna spray the pan. Any cooking spray you got. And we are going to so the trick is don't want your hands to stick. Spray your hands. That's it. Can might get a little, you know, like that. There you go. All right, so we are going to spray. We are using a square pan. Because I want to use a square pan. No. When we were younger, we used to like to go to Pizza Hut. Remember those square pizzas they used to have? Those were awesome. I miss eating those. I forgot what they were called. The Bigfoot. Yeah, my husband just reminded me. If you heard it, he was whispering. It's called the Bigfoot. Remember those when we were kids? Those were so good. We had a Pizza Hut down the bay that was actually right next to the Mr. Cook. And it was good. While my mom and dad would treat us to Pizza Hut, that was awesome. Alright, so we're going to spread it all out. Make it kind of even. Trying to bring back all my childhood memories of all that good times, so my kids can experience it. So with this pizza, you don't just put your toppings on, you put in the oven. You need to pre-cook your dough. Like I said, it is different from a regular pizza. You need to pre-cook it. All right? All right. So. You see your pizza, make it all nice and even. We're making the Bigfoot pizza from Pizza Hut. All right. All right. So we're gonna put it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. You basically, put my timer on. You are cooking the dough till it's done. You're like, Tino, no, yes. You're cooking the dough till it's done. Gluten-free dough is completely different from regular or all-purpose flour. It's a science behind it. Yes, it is different. So we're gonna completely cook the dough. It's gonna be a golden brown. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna put our sauce. My daughter made a marinara sauce yesterday while we were doing our yard work. It is already done. Our homemade marinara sauce. I just shredded the cheese, and we're gonna be putting some ground meat with some Mexican seasoning in it because we're gonna have a Mexican pizza tonight as our family Sunday supper. So, like again, pizza in the oven, 15 minutes till golden brown. All right, so our pizza dough is done. We're gonna take it out. This is our pizza. And yep, it's a good amount of pizza, and we're gonna have leftovers. The best part. All right, so we're gonna take some marinara sauce that my daughter had made yesterday. We actually were supposed to have this yesterday, but I didn't have any yeast, so I had to go to soy yeast. So this is our homemade marinara sauce. We made some a couple of weeks ago. We had posted it. If anybody kind of needs a recap, I just took some tomato paste, put the can, filled it up probably about 2.5 times with water. It's got salt, pepper, parsley, Italian seasoning, and a Cajun size amount of garlic, because we love garlic. All right, so we're gonna put some tomato sauce. If you're wondering what the chunks are, that's actually chunks of tomato. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Spread it. I'm getting 2 times off of this, at least. Some big old chunks of tomato. Maybe I'm at the extra some beauty. That would be awesome. Give me a little more. Gotta be all fancy there, so. Comme ça. All right, so next I have some hamburger meat that with some Mexican seasoning. We're gonna put a little bit of pizza. Just 1 pound meat. I don't know. 1 pound should be enough. Just leave all the hamburger meat and the grass at the bottom. Making sure it's even so everybody's piece is exactly the same. It's not easy, but like when I'm watching other people's cooking videos, even though I do make my own, I watch, actually my husband, I'm always watching other people's cooking videos. I always like and share everybody's, you know, because I mean, I love the way people cook, and it's like sometimes you're watching, oh, you forgot a spot, you forgot a spot, you forgot a spot. You know, I know. So. All right. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the cheese. Like everybody knows, I'm a person who's very much into food safety. So cheese has been sitting in the refrigerator, not on the counter, staying at the correct temperature until we needed it. This is 12 ounces of white cheddar cheese that we got from Target. Way. Tell you what, it was a good Sunday. Went to drove to Lafayette, see my son, went to church together, eat a nice good meal as a family, talk, spend some time with each other. It was a good Sunday. I love when food makes leftovers. Alright, madam. Oh, this one needs some more. Alright, Beb. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the pizza on 350 degrees. It's basically just till the cheese melts because everything else is cooked. It's going to take about 15, depending on if your oven is calibrated or not, 15 to 18 minutes. However you want it cooked, you want it more golden brown, that's perfectly fine. It's what you like. No one is telling you how long need be. Usually takes about 15 minutes. You want to cook it longer than that, you want to cook it less than that, whatever your preference. Whatever makes you and your family happy. Alright? So, to recap, we have our gluten-free, vegan pizza dough that we made, all right? And we cooked it in the oven. We added some homemade marinara sauce, took some ground meat, Mexican seasoning. On top is some, it has about 12 ounces of shredded extra sharp cheese. bad boy for about 15 minutes. We'll take her out when she's done.